started out with really just a little snippet of an attraction. But before it gets to that point, it has to be developed, and this is the spot, this loft area, correct?
Yeah, it's got to start somewhere, and it starts in our design department. Everything from script writing, storyboarding, media development, animatronic movements, special effects, really everything it requires from start to finish in a 4 to 5 minute attraction, it begins right here.
So I would imagine when you talk about the staff here, there is just a wide variety of backgrounds.
Absolutely, but we're really all artists. Everyone here is a creative, and really we're standing in the mecca creative department right here. And if you have a minute, I can introduce you to our VP of Creative Design, Drew Hunter.
Hey Drew, nice to meet you.
Welcome to the design department.
I'll tell you, it sounds like you have a very cool job. So how did you get in this industry?
This is the best job in the world, my dream job. When my dad and my mom took me to the original Disneyland, 1958. 3 years after it opened, I went on Mr. Toad, Peter Pan, and Snow White rides, the original dark rides at Disneyland, and that's what I wanted to do when I grew up, and here I am.
So that ignited the spark. Let me ask you more of a personal question. So what kind of background do you have in order to bring all your expertise to these type of rides?
Well, good question. Theater background, art background, fine arts background, a lot of reading, and one of the most important things was absolutely wonderful, supportive parents who said, Drew, grow up, do what you want to do, have a great life, you know, and you can't underestimate that. And they supported me no matter how crazy I got.
Well, one of the things too, just by talking to you, that passion just jumps out at you, which I think is super important. So what project are you working on right now?
Right now, we're working on a project called Volcanoe, the Quest for the Golden Idol, a brand new Sally dark ride up in Waterloo, Iowa at a brand new theme park called Lost Island. And it's going to be a spectacular ride.
Well, Drew, thanks again for taking time out of your day to meet with us and explain more about this gem right here in Jacksonville. We appreciate it.
Of course.
So the next stop on our tour is the Sculpt and Mold department. So when it comes to our animatronic characters, they all need a face, a skin, and it all starts here. If it's a human character, our artists will start with basically a ball of clay or wax and a few reference pictures, and then start sculpting away. From there, though, it's gotta be a material that can then go on machinery and move and bend the way that we want it to, and also stand the test of time. So we have to create a mold. This here is one example of how we will sculpt something. We will cover it with a liquid fiberglass and inject it with a silicone to then come out very bendy. Oh yeah. And this is our past president, Lyndon B. Johnson, if you can't tell by the ears.
So you know what's really crazy? When you walk around here, you see some really high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
But the process starts kind of low-tech. I mean, we're talking clay. It's one of the oldest forms of art that there ever was.
That's correct. Yeah, you got to go back to the basics, but you got to be good at it.
Yeah.
And we have some of the best talents in the world.
I see that just walking around the building.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Can't wait to show you some more. Let's go.